start recording, because fuck this game at the moment, and all of it think about it. Glad that's fixed. My guess is that an issue with the program you going to an extra input. Maybe, but oh no. Hey Leo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, and oh god damn it. Alright, YouTube. This is coming back. It was voted by the stream that it's what they want to watch next, and it better be worth it. Because this fucking controller, my PS4 controller, did not work. It kept saying, for some reason, confirm input. What is that? Click right analog stick. What is X triangle or X circle and square? All back. What's triangle? Menu. I don't know. But either way, hey everybody, Rebellion here, and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles. This game was played over almost 2 years ago now. Back in 2015, basically. I know that because in the load game menu, we can see right here. Back in 2015, at the beginning of the year, is when we played this. Now, of course, I've forgotten almost everything involved with the game. I remember still wanting to beat it, but that's about it. I remember probably some characters in some format, map layouts, but that's honestly all it is. If I remember, there is permadeath in the game, but I don't remember the actual extent of it. I remember it being not like Fire Emblem, where someone dies, they are just dead. I remember there would be something else that you could save them with. I just don't remember what it was. I'll learn what the game gives it to me, so... either way, let's get started with an actual new game for the stream. Actually, also, as I'm terrible with these things, I need to make sure that my thing is set up properly. So I can actually see chat and everything. Oh god! OBS, don't maximize like that, please. You guys can't see this on stream. I apologize, or to be more precise, you should be thanking me. My monitor is a clusterfuck of info that is not required at all. But I'm making anyways. Alright. New game. Toshimaru, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
The year was 1935.
No subtitles.
BC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on. The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche. Prologue. Gallia to arms.
New episode's been ended. I remember this being the way you just navigate things. It's all told in a storybook format, which I actually did kind of find interesting. And we have nothing else to do with this. So, let's go. Some of you guys haven't remembered this. This was started technically in 2014, and it bled over to 2015 because it was a stream game back then. But then again, my stream was very small back then too. Much smaller than it is now, actually. So, thank you guys for stopping by and supporting it. Helping me grow like this. It feels awesome. Let's get back into this game and see how much I remember. Maybe we can run into why I stopped, for all I know.
March 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Bruhl. Residents are leaving the town before the invasion. headed inland towards the capital.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Whoa. Already? Hey there, guys. You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly. Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are...
The one with the gun. We're with the Bruhl Town Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and, you know...
Yes, oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Thanks, fish.
Okay, admittedly I forgot about that. We just got a cutscene. Now proceed on to the next cutscene. Great.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house? That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right? Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is. Huh? I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there! Come on! Damn it!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
And now go to the actual mission. About saving the game. Open the menu by pressing the Y button, and then select Save to record your progress to the Steam Cloud and hard drive disk. Let's save, and here's my old data. which I'm hesitant to actually get rid of, because I remember us doing that one somewhat well, so let's make a new save, so you can keep track of how we're moving. Did it actually save? Shit, that's fast. Are we gonna destroy this time? I don't remember this game having a lot of tutorials, so I'm not sure. I don't think we should. By the end of the stream, we'll see how many there are, and if there is actually enough to warrant a count, maybe. Let's go to part 3, I guess.
Okay, here's the plan.
You're doing so well with your voice acting. Why'd you stop now? We've got to eliminate the Imperial scouts that are approaching Bruhl. We'll deploy from here and take out all 3 of them. 3. Just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies. If it is, then can't we just actually wait and bottleneck them? Let's take care of them one at a time. Nice and easy. You mean bottlenecking them. All enemies are defeated. Vulcan dies, Alice dies, or 20 turns pass. Alright.
Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done.
You could have voiced all that.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp. Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
Oh, CP, command points. When combat starts, you'll see a map in the area of your unit's positions. This is referred to as command mode. Here you'll be able to select the unit you'd like to move based on their positions respective to the enemy and then press A. Doing so, I remember this mechanic somewhat. Doing so uses one of the command points, CP, displayed on the top of the screen. They reflect your ability as a commander, and represents the number of times you can give instructions to, i.e. control, your units per each player phase. In this battle you have 3 CP, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times. Let's try moving a unit now. Thank you, game. Alice Wilkin. That random guy actually is just the weakest thing ever, so let's move Welkin. About action points. You'll use CP to select a unit in command mode, and you'll be plunged into the action mode. Something like that. Here you can freely move the unit you selected around the field. As you move around the action mode, the action points gauge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. This represents their unit's mobility. Once it reaches 0, the unit will be unable to move any further. Keeping on the unit's remaining AP when they are in motion is critical to keeping them safe. Alright, there's the enemy. Not exactly behind cover, but for now use the L analog stick to move the unit near the sandbags. Alright, can you make it? Not an Overwatch, so that's good. Thank you, game. Now tell me how to shoot them. Press the right button to enter targeting mode. There, the unit will be prepared to attack with their current selected weapon. Use the L stick again to move the crosshairs onto the enemy, or use the L and R button to snap between targets. Enemies will not attack you while you are in targeting mode, so take your time to aim well before pressing A to fire. Your shots will land somewhere within the circle surrounding its crosshairs, so it's best to center it on the entire target. Shoot to the head or other weak points to result in greater damage. A unit can only perform the targeting mode up to once per action, so choose wisely before you open fire. Sure, if the target survives your attack, they may launch a counterattack. A damaged unit may not have the HP hit points to survive the enemy counter, so be careful when planning your attack. Don't be stupid. Alright. Okay, that's it. If I remember, I could shoot you in the head and just actually get pretty accurate with it because it hones in. So, and also, if you notice in the top it updates. Shots to kill. 7, we have 5 shots. And here we have 2 for 5 shots. Let's try it. About ending actions. How do I end my turn? A unit with 0 remaining AP that has already performed an action in targeting mode is unable to act further. Press B to end their current action. This will return you to the command mode, where you'll be able to select the next unit you wish to direct. If you can press B at the end of the unit's action, even if they have not attacked and still have AP. Lolifania, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Let's leave you there. Do we need to move anyone else up?
Moving out.
How about you? Get behind cover as well. What are the odds? 28 or 8. I guess, yeah, range is also a factor. Aim for summer mats would just be stupid, but then again, we don't need to actually go out there on the bridge, because I remember that's not cover. So. And as for you, you can try to go over the water? I doubt you can. Oh yeah, you can't at all, but we don't need to be so antsy just yet. I mean, what are the odds they have an RPG or anything like that? About ending the phase. Thank you, game. When your CPU reaches 0, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins. Once one player enemy phase pair continues, constitutes a single turn. The fewer turns you complete the mission in, the more cash and experience you'll receive at the end. But being too hasty can lead to unnecessary risks. The key is to find a challenging balance. Of course it is. Enemy phase. We see him. Well, he actually went pretty far. He's not moving after that. Using CP effectively. When used well, even a limited pool of CP can take out a significant number of foes. CP can be used on the same unit multiple times. For instance, a pool of 3 CP can be used to move one unit 3 times in a row. Thank you for explaining what you just said, game. Perfect for cutting into enemy lines or hurrying past dangerous terrain. That said, people get tired. They'll start each consecutive action with fewer AP than the last, so keep that in mind. If you can't use the cancel button to end your phase with CP still remaining, those CP will be carried over to the next turn. CP are a precious resource. How you choose to manage them will decide your fate. Alright. If I remember, if you're in the off turn, like if we move and we get line of sight of them, they will attack us. You have the most HP, so let's go with this. We cannot... Yep, see how they're... They already got sight of me like this, so... Only one of them did, actually, so... How did we... Damn it. And we gotta end instantly right there, or else he's gonna actually launch a counterattack again. I'm actually gonna use this turn again, right here, and immediately go into aiming. To cut his sort of retaliation shot short right there, and get our attack in.
Yes.
Now the other guy isn't actually aiming at us just yet, so let's get over here again. And end. Made them cock their guns because they're reloading. Let's actually end it right there early. Let's have him come to us. Will the AI even actually run into 3 units all on Overwatch waiting to shoot something? He will not. And because we did that, we now have 4. And we healed. Interesting.
Ready to go.
Alright, come on, Wilkin. Alright, we're actually currently not about using cover. We're using it! We're already using a game. When standing near sandbags, the command crouch will appear. Press A to take cover behind them. While hiding behind cover, units are harder to target, take less damage, and are immune to headshots and critical damage. Meanwhile, units caught out in the open by the enemy's attack will be easier to hit and could take significantly more damage. Advance carefully, moving from cover to cover, and always try to end your actions safely hidden from harm. Doing so should keep your troops alive, long enough to secure victory for Gallia. He can't see me right now, so... This isn't cover! He's gonna watch me. You're gonna watch me as I shoot you in the head. All thanks to our good man Wilkin.
I don't see any more of them.
We gotta see! That mission could probably be done in one, honestly. One turn, 2 turns maybe. And now, on to the next cutscene, because they don't string us together.
Miss Melchiot, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it. What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died. Chapter 1. In Defense of Bruhl.
The episode's been ended. At least no matter what now, I know that I made it to Chapter 8 in my previous run of the game. Back in fucking 2-3 years ago. The AI is abusable? Probably. Most game AIs are abusable in some way, the one which you understand what their limitations are. Makes tanks really good, actually. They all take 1 CP. I remember them taking more than 1, I don't remember how much in this game. We'll figure it out when we actually get there. So, in defense of Bruhl, we go to the first cutscene.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town. Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind. I thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
How's the packing coming along, Ys?
Almost done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit the road by sundown.
Martha, look! Welks is here!
Oh, welcome back, Welkies.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old. And more important, you shouldn't be running around. Aren't you due any day now?
Ah, a light jog won't hurt the little spud. I should know. I've already had 4 of them.
Hello there. Is Welkin in?
Oh, hello, Alicia. What brings you here?
I just wanted to apologize. For before. Here. This is for you.
Really? These are for me?
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I live, too. That's preserved bread, so it's pretty hard. Heat it up before you eat it, alright? I baked it myself, so the flavor's guaranteed. Best you ever had.
Thanks. Do you want to come in?
Arrested and shot at? You've had a busy day of it, haven't you, Welkies? And what a lovely lady you are for all that adventuring. Good job, Welkies.
What? Wait, no, it's not like that. Alicia just saved my skin, that's all.
He's right, we just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero. Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't you?
Okay, seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies already.
That's a lovely portrait. Is that General Gunther?
Yep. It was taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
That's Dad? You're a lucky guy. And who's that with him, there? My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation. Wait a minute. But I thought the General was your dad. My birth parents died when I was a baby. The General was kind enough to take me in as his own after that.
Yeah. We're not related by blood, but she's definitely my little sister.
Sorry, was that question too personal? No, I don't mind at all. I was blessed with 2 wonderful fathers. Yeah, I guess you were, huh? Oh, is that really the time? I've got to get going. Why don't you see her off, Welks? I can take care of the rest of this on my own.
Alright, I will. I'll be right back.
See you later, Isara. Safe travels.
It still feels strange, like manually selecting which cutscene to play in a book. And as for your question, Leo, sorry I wasn't able to respond. I think you can change your name on Twitch, but I don't remember what steps you have to take to do it. In honesty, probably just Googling that or looking at the Twitch help sections will probably be best of all, because I don't remember specifics and I don't know if anyone else does. Sorry, it's technically a non-answer, but giving you my word, my input on it. Next cutscene away!
Wow, look at this. Bruhl's really becoming a ghost town.
They've been leaving for a while. Just about everyone is evacuated by now. You can't blame them. Tensions are rising with the Empire. We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front. Everyone will come back someday. They'll come back when it's safe again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Welkin, I'm curious. Are you gonna join the army like your father?
I don't think that's for me. What I'd really like to do is be a teacher.
Huh. A teacher?
Yeah. Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion. I've learned a lot from nature. You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way. You know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's deep in your own way. Ah! What was that?
That sound. I don't believe it. The mill.
Miss Melchior, the Imperials are attacking. There's a squad of them in town right now.
Get all the town watch together now. We've got to fend them off.
They must be at Mill Plaza. I'll help.
Thanks, Welkin. Now move out. Stay low.
Time to get to the actual part of the thing right here. And also, Leon Shirogane, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Now let's actually enter this area.